We the only ones up in here. Hey, Mr. Tyler.
Hello, Miss Mims.
Everybody left?
No, you're early.
Oh, for real?
Class doesn't start till 2:40.
It sure do. I've
Yeah,
been in your class since 2 o'clock, and I was supposed to be in Mr. What's his name?
I
Mr.
don't know.
Class.
You gotta get better, dear. You gotta graduate, right? So in 3 minutes, we're gonna start class. You got extra credit for coming early, though. I'll say that much.
Okay.
Welcome to class, Mr. Gray. Class will start in 3 minutes.
All right.
Okay, so let's take a moment. I'm gonna put 5 minutes on the clock. This is so you can get your documents set up at least, and then we're gonna jump right into our norms. So take 5 minutes to get your screen sized up the same way as mine's. Let me go ahead and come out of this so you can see what I'm talking about. You want to have the do now, which is on the right hand side of the screen, like our size, matching your class. You're currently in Intro to Engineering fifth period. All right, so take a moment in this 5 second, not 5 second, but 5 minute time frame to go ahead and begin setting your document up. I'm gonna go ahead and take attendance real quick so we can see who's here, who's not. So we have two students, but the rest will be counted late in 5 minutes. That's the best I can wait. So everybody else, you see my screen, please set your screens up and get ready to type up the document as you see. So you're gonna name the document the same way, give it the same title, header, and those are today's problems you have to complete for this class. All right, so Miss Archie is absent, Adam Bigardo is absent, Cleese Bailey is absent, Claudia is absent, Angelina Bravo is absent, Michael Brown is absent, Brian Bustamante is absent, Christopher Clark absent, David Curry absent, Jamar Davis is absent, Shamar Davis absent, Courtney Dixon absent, Edward Dooling absent, Chris Flores is absent, John Tez Goss is absent, Mr. Gray is present, Janiyah Greer is absent, Autumn Hall is absent, Paris Hall is absent, Micaiah Kennard absent, Shade Little absent, Aaliyah Mims is present, Sherrod Perry is absent, Hector Sanchez is absent, Royale Smith absent, Jalen Stuckey absent, India Tyler is absent, and Martine Valencia absent. Mark Weber is absent, Davion Williams absent, and Mia Wilson is absent. Someone's coming into the room. Who is this? Oh, okay, Autumn Hall. She's present now. All right, let me go back. Okay, let's make sure that's saved. Autumn's made it to class. A few more minutes, we're going to start our norms. Just taking attendance. All right, I got Autumn marked. In 2 minutes, I'm gonna lock the attendance book, so I'll have to come back and then they're late or absent. Okay, so you should be, like I said earlier to the students that were here, Mr. Gray and Mims already heard me say this, but Autumn, you just got here. The timers to get your screen set up. So you're gonna be logged in SB, logged into Google, and also start typing this document up that I have on the right hand side. So take a few minutes to get that together, and then we're gonna start our norms. Hey, Mr. Rush, welcome to the class.
Hey y'all.
Rush Lane emailed you, I think. So I think she sent a flyer that she might want you to use. 30 seconds, everybody.
Copy, thanks.
Mhm. All right, so let's get our norms out of the way. I'm gonna have each of you read one because we have enough people here to read them all out together. So I'll take one, you guys will take another, unless someone else comes in the classroom. Let's expand this. Let's go to the top. So the five basic norms. Leah, can you read number one?
No one had the right to remain.
Thank you. Number two, Autumn Hall. Can you read that one?
Education in the classroom are sacred.
Thank you. Mr. Gray, number three.
We will never behave in a way that respected ourselves, our school, or family.
Thank you, sir. I'll read number four. At an Excel Academy of Southwest student is always a lady or a gentleman. Let's go back to Miss Mims. Can you read number five?
We take pride in the Cell Academy of Southwest.
Thank you, Miss Mims. Number two, Miss Hall.
We respect the culture of the classroom.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Gray, number three.
We gotta attentively participate.
Thank you, sir. I'll read number four. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. No one's above competition, right? Number five, Miss Mims. Can you read that? Aaliyah, are you there? All right. So let's see here. Autumn, can you read number five?
We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors.
Okay, thank you, Autumn. It looks like Aaliyah came back. You must have been busy for a second, Aaliyah. All right, so let's get into today's assignment, right? I'll give you guys 5 minutes to get your document started and typed up, and then we're going to talk about a simulation we're going to use to calculate our equations. Now, I'll put on the screen what you got to type up, but I'm going to put in the chat the simulator I want you to pull up. Now, from what I understand, you can use the simulator to calculate this problem on both your cell phone as well as your laptop or tablets. So open this up, and then I'm gonna teach you guys how to plug this into the calculator to do the algebra for you and show you the steps to this problem today. Because I'm not gonna lie, substitution method seems to scare a lot of people. Well, here is a tool today to help you do it on your quizzes. All right, but you got to type all the steps into the Google Doc I'm giving you 5 minutes to create. So here's a document I want you to generate, and then we're going to go through the steps for today. So let me zoom in. You got to have both problems in there now, everybody.
You putting this in the chat?
Well, I'm going to put the simulator in the chat, and then I'm going to show you how to use it. But I can't put this in the chat because I want you guys to type it up. Okay, so begin typing it up. And let's see here. There's 5 minutes. Okay, so type this up into a Google Doc. I cannot put it into a chat because the training wheels are coming off. Got to force you guys to do a little work. But what I will put in the chat is a tool you're going to use to calculate everything. And then when you see what happens is it lists all the steps. So you got to type those steps into your document once we get it calculated. So make sure you have your document named like I have here, right? So it's a due now 8th of October 2020, 5th period. That's the name of your document. Someone's coming in the room. 1 minute, you guys. Who is this? Mr. Stuckey, welcome to class, sir. I was wondering what happened to him. Let me mark him present. So he's usually here. Okay, gotcha. All right, you're present. Uh-oh, we got students coming late. Let's see who this is. This is, let's see here, who we have now. Michael Brown, welcome to class, sir. So everybody's coming late. You got a few minutes to get the document typed up. That's what we've been working on. Aaliyah left. Oh, no. So you see on the screen, I have a document you got to create in Google, and it has the problems from EDSB, these two problems, what the problem is asking you. Solve for the order pair X, Y using. So you got to be in EDSB to find this, and you got to type a Google Doc to match it. All right, so I know who was in class already. We got 3 more minutes. We're gonna do share outs, and this is for in-class points to make sure you do it. Work on assignment while you're here. You're not just in the room. You gotta be here working, right? So I think Autumn
Hey
was here.
Tiger, I got a question for you.
Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead. Shoot your question. I might have an answer for you.
How can I do this doc on my phone?
You can't use your phone too often. We're gonna have to call your house, but you can't use cell phones. You got to use a laptop almost. But you can access Google Docs from your phone and type it on your phone. That will make things harder for you by trying to use a phone.
Well, the only thing I got is my phone right now. My
Well,
computer messed up.
we got to contact Irvin to get that fixed.
You can screenshot, right?
You can screenshot, but you got to still type it up though.
All right.
Yeah, there's no way around not typing it, everybody. That's why I said don't use a phone. You're making life hard on yourself because this is an engineering class. And a lot of things in engineering you can't use a phone for.
Yeah, I know. But I just joined back. And nobody explained nothing to me. So
It's okay. Just try to log into your Gmail account and use Google Docs. It's the same thing as a word processor, but you're using a small phone. And for some students I've seen all year who's using the phone, you could turn the phone sideways and it might help you type a little better on the phone. So, but I do know if you contact Mr. Irvin or Mr. Funes, they could probably help you out with a laptop from the school alone, or they can help you out with a hotspot if you need internet. So, Mike, you might want to reach out to them because a lot of students have picked up laptops over the summer to try to do a lot of this work because you just can't really do all of it on your phone.
all right.
Luckily today, everybody, those phone users as opposed to laptop users, I have an app that allow you to calculate it, and I got it from Mr. Overdyke, allow you to calculate today's problem. So 1 more minute, I'm gonna ask Autumn, who else got here first? Mr. Gray, to share your screens to make sure you caught up because you guys been in class a little longer. And Mr. Brown and Stuckey, take a moment to wait, what is Autumn doing? Let's see here. 24. Okay, I gotta go back to the chat. What did she put? Yeah, okay, okay, Autumn, you're showing off. Hold on, let me see what she did. So, all right. 24/2x. Yeah, she's doing the actual problem. I think Autumn just helped everybody out, but I was going to give you the tool to use. So I'm
See,
still. So Autumn,
man,
we're going
please
to
use
take
some
Autumn.
shortcuts, Mr. Tyler.
You say what?
Please,
No,
please use some
no, that's the
shortcuts.
purpose. You guys are not doing these math problems, and I don't want Autumn to always have to do it, right? What if Autumn don't want to share her answers no more? So we're going to use this.
That's the first equation and the second equation.
Thank
I
you,
see.
Autumn.
I see. But you guys got to make sure she's correct. Okay, let's start this. Okay. So
Because that second one part and them second second equation, it didn't copy and paste all the way through.
okay, we'll put the rest Autumn because we're going to use this tool to check what Autumn did. And Autumn, honestly, if you're right using this calculator online for everybody, I will give you at least 45 extra points towards any score. But we got to check your work, okay? So let's see if we can bet on Autumn's answer or Math Papa's answer. So cell phone users and laptop users, put this link that I'm putting in chat into your browser. Click on the link and we're going to see if we can calculate the same answer that Autumn has. Click on that link now. So once you click on the link, here's what you're going to put into the calculation. Is everybody ready or no? I'm hearing echoes. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to do what Autumn did. You're going to take the first equation that you see on my screen. You should have already clicked on Math Papa though, right? And I'm going to put this in the chat. So this is the first thing you're going to type in there, the first equation. You're going to use a semicolon and then space bar. Take the second equation. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, you're going to see it in a moment in the chat. I'm just telling you what I did. Yes, ma'am.
I ain't finna lie to you. I missed the negative in the first equation. I missed
It's
the negative.
okay.
So it's supposed
It's
to be a
okay.
negative 56.
It's okay. You won't get 45 points extra. You get 40 points. We'll see how close you got, though, okay? So try it with us so you can see if it's accurate, all right, Autumn? Do you see the link in the chat, and do you see what you type into Math Papa?
Hold on.
Everybody should see this. Everybody should try this. It's going to help you with your homework problem, your asynchronous problem. That's 2A. So everybody got that in there?
Can you go up some a little bit?
Yeah, I can go up.
Thank
So everybody should click on Math Papa, then take what I've typed in the chat, put it into the calculator, hit enter, and you should see all the steps to the program. This works on the cell phone and the laptop, so there's no excuses. You guys have all the steps now. So when you take a quiz, I should see these steps, and all you gotta do is use this calculator. As Mr. Gray has said, this is a shortcut. Yes, it is, but I wasn't going to show you till later on. That's kind of how I did Mr. Gray over the summer. He,
you.
he had to start with the hard stuff, and then I gave him the
Sneaky. That was
tools.
you. You sneak
I'm
that up
not,
in there.
man. I'm making sure you learn. That's all, brother. That's all. It's okay.
Well, he waited. You planned that.
Yeah, I planned it. It's part of education. But use this tool so you guys can check your work. And if you don't have the right answer, use the tool, and I'll know, okay, they're working on it. But they knew to use that tool to get their answers right. So we're taking the training wheels off. We're turning you guys into electrical engineers. And this is how engineers stay pretty precise and accurate. They have tools. This is one of them. All right, so I'm going to give people about 10 minutes to get this document typed up. And if you use Math Papa correctly, I'm going to slide over here. You should see all these steps that I have. I've done the problem already. But you have to type them into your Google Doc that you should have created by now. All right, so use these two tools, Google Doc and Math Papa, to get all of the steps to this problem typed into your document. All right, so 10 minutes. You have everything you need. I should see some great responses and shared screens in 10 minutes.
Can you go back to the first screen?
Yeah, but I don't have the solutions in there. But okay, here you go. There's no steps to this one. You got to use Math Papa to get the steps. So,
Well, I probably want to do the hard stuff first.
you talking about the document setup?
Yeah.
You call that the hard part, dude? Okay, man. I can't wait to get you one-on-one for resume training. You can call that hard too, I bet.
Nah, that ain't gonna be hard.
Okay. All right, well, set up your document, then use Math Papa to fix this first problem. You gotta type in there what I put.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I'm talking about to fix the problem. I wasn't talking about the setup.
Oh, so this is what's in Math Papa. I can scroll up and down and you can take it from here, Gray, but you're gonna need this calculator if you're taking that quiz by yourself. So exactly what I type in here is what you should type in there and try it out. And it'll be on your screen, all the steps. You wanted to tell me to scroll up or down, it'll be on your screen.
Keep going down because I'm screenshotting as I go. That's it.
I can say I'm a screenshot, forget it. Because I'm not putting any of this in the chat. You guys got to use this tool to get the steps.
All right, you go down.
Okay. Still got to type it up, though.
Go down some more.
Okay. You see, I'm still going to take a picture.
You
You're going to have to use the tool sooner or later, brother, but okay, all right.
I'm still going to type it up.
Because you got a homework problem, and I'm not doing that one with you.
All right. You can go down some more.
All right.
Some more.
That's it, sir. That was it.
See, that was easy. And I'm
Yeah.
still with you right now.
Right. So why don't you type up your screenshots, and then you could try to use it again for the asynchronous or homework problem. And you can get that done and get full credit. You guys cannot turn in one of the problems and think you get 100%. You can get 50%. Uh-oh, Michael Brown left. He came, but he left. Hope he comes back. Okay, so take this time. Did I set the timer? Yeah, take this 7 minutes left and Gray left. You guys got to stop that. It's hard to make y'all present if y'all leaving. So take this time to use Math Papa to calculate all the steps. And while you're at it, if you finish one, go ahead and check the other. And in this 7 minutes, I'm going to check and see if Autumn gets her 40 to 45 points extra. Let's see how close she was.
My bad, Mr. Tyler.
You fine, sir? You came back.
Yeah, can you go back to the extra step page though? Drop
Which
screen.
page? Which page
On
you
the
talking about?
dot.
Oh, you talking about the Google Doc? Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you talking about this here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you trying to take a screenshot of what you need to do
Scroll down, please.
here?
Go down some more.
That's the second problem you got to do.
All right. Cool.
All right. So you got the steps to type in for the first problem and get it done, but then you got to turn around and use this same tool to get the second problem's steps. Okay, so who's ready to share out first? What you need to have so far are these steps typed into your Google Docs. So let me come out of this. And basically, the steps you need, if you've used the tool, are these, right? So you put the equation from the 2S, or I'm sorry, the 1S problem, and I'll put it in the chat again in case you forgot what to type into Math Papa and hit enter or go or calculate, I guess. Put this again. This is what we've done. Now you're going to be typing these steps into your document to get the answer, because we're going to be using this again for our homework problem, right? So now is the time for me to see how much you've got done, to give you what is called in-class participation points to make sure you did in-classroom work. This is what the staff is asking. So I'm going to ask you to share your screen, but if you refuse to share your screen, it's going to be hard to give you full credit on the assignment, all right? So let's see if you've been keeping up. Let me start with Jalen. Can you share your screen? And I don't need to stop sharing. I found out I can actually see both screens. This is so everybody else can catch up to what they're supposed to do. So Jalen, can you share? She said I'm behind. I just got back in class. Ooh wee, lady. All right, I'm gonna give you guys 10 more minutes, but let's see how much you got done so far. Jalen, you there? Are you able to share your screen or no?
Yeah,
Okay, share your screen, sir.
I don't got a lot of stuff that came in late, but
It's okay, but you're catching up. Did you use Math Papa to do it?
yeah.
Okay, then you can still catch up. I'll give you guys 10 more minutes. But let's see what you got so far.
I ain't get that much.
Okay, just relax. Share your screen though. You keep saying I ain't got much. You came in a little late. You catch up. You got the steps though, so you can still come back and type them. And you got until 8 p.m. to do all this stuff. So stop worrying.
All right.
So we're just waiting on you.
Oh, I thought I shared it. Okay.
Now you shared it. Okay, so
Yeah.
all right. Okay. So you got to catch up, but all right. So don't forget your header, name your document. You can get 10 more minutes. Get started on it. You can stop sharing. You got your first set of points for today. Good way to catch up. All right. Waiting for you to stop presenting. And who's next? Let's see here. Autumn, what have you done so far, dear? Can you share your screen?
Hold on.
Or did you just take your answer and leave it like that? Did you check your work?
Yeah, I checked it, but you're presenting.
Okay. Go ahead. No, you can present while I'm doing it. I'm testing something out. Just go ahead and present. It should stop my presentation and show what you're doing on its own. Yep, there it goes. It's working. Yep. Yeah, I was testing it out last night. Okay. So you did that part, but Autumn, you only put one equation in there.
I know, and I tried to do it with the other equation. It's like I got to do it one at a time. I tried to do it with the other equation. They kept on saying invalid input or something.
Okay, so let me go through. You can stop sharing. I want you to have the right info. So stop sharing. And I'm going to show you my screen one more time, all right? So here's how you do this. Resume presenting. And because I was worried people can do that, right? So the first one you want to do is you come to the beginning. And I'm just going to delete all this. And I'm going to take the first part of what I put in the chat. That's at 24 divided by 2x minus 2y equals 18. And then it's semicolon. Hold control, press C. And I'm going to hold control and press V. You should have this part first, right? And then I'm going to highlight the rest in the chat. That's the negative 512, right?
Excuse me, Mr. Tyler. Can you teach me how to do how to turn on my computer on ASB so I can do it on my thing, and then I need to And then I need to what's it called? Share my screen too. I need to learn how to share my screen because I forgot how to do it.
Okay, well let me help her out first, and then
Never
I'm gonna.
mind, I got it.
You got it now, Autumn.
Yeah, it's enough.
You see what I did though?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, and you hit calculate, and it'll give it back to you. So I put it in one at a time, and that's the steps you should have, right? But don't forget to click on show steps, right? Because you need all this. Okay, now you can stop sharing, or you did stop sharing. Okay, welcome to class, Miss Kennard. I was worried what happened to you. All right, so
So what my points at?
you said where your points at?
Yeah.
You got points for sharing. What you mean? They
No, I'm
go.
not talking about that. You said how close I got.
I'm about to give you 10 more minutes and tell you. I was still going through all the steps myself. Autumn, dang, she trying to hustle me. Can I check it first? I'm trying to make sure y'all on point. She's trying to check me. So Autumn, get these steps in your Google Doc. All right, let me help out Miss Kennard to get on track, and then I'm gonna come back to you, Autumn. Little gangster. She said, well, "Run me my points." Hold on, let me finish working. Get those steps in there. So, Miss Kennard, I'm gonna put in the chat what you got to do, and I'm gonna explain it one more time so you can catch up. All right. So let me copy this, and you should see it because you just got here. You wouldn't see what we did earlier. All right. You're gonna click on that link, and you'll get this site called Math Papa. Right. You're gonna type in what I have underneath the link into this here. It's kind of supposed to turn blue, but you type it in here and hit calculate, and you'll get all the steps. Okay. So once you do that, you're going to put it into a Google Doc like we've been doing, and it's going to look like this. All right. So everybody's going to get 10 more minutes to try to get all this correct. You know what you got to type into Math Papa to get all the steps to this equation, right? And there's two equations you got to put in at the same time. You can't put one in. You got to put them both in to get the ordered pair. Okay, so let me start the clock. Take 10 more minutes to try to get all this in there. But Ms. Kennard, I want you to really work on getting the document set up. You got your name of your document, the header and everything. The title is solve for the order pair. Don't forget your words of the day and classroom terms of the day. That's 25 points if you have definitions. And then the two problems. The homework problem is not what we're going to do yet. I'm hoping we have time to go back and use Math Papa to show you how to do that. But you need to first catch up and catch the solution or steps to this problem here, the synchronous in-class problem. All right, so in 10 minutes, I'm going to be asking everybody to share their screens. Now, I need to hurry up and figure out what Autumn did because she's on my behind. And let's see, Aaliyah, you had a question too, right?
Yeah,
All right, so Aaliyah, are you in SB or out of SB?
I'm in SB
On your phone or your laptop?
on both.
Okay, so if you're in there, you're trying to get in what? Google?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so go to the class, Aaliyah.
Okay, hold
And
on.
in fact, share your screen. I can walk you through it.
If I share my screen, it's gonna only share on my phone.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so let me walk you through it blindly. Are you in the fifth period class?
Mm-hmm.
What you want to do is, if you see my screen, Aaliyah, I want you to find it. In SB, it looks like this, right? Do you see this link here that says log into your classroom?
Hold on.
Look on your computer in SB and see if you find that.
Can you repeat yourself, Mr. Tyler? You said what?
So are you in SB on your computer?
Yeah.
Do you see what I see on my screen for your class?
Yeah.
Click on that link that says meet.google.com. Do you see it?
Uh-huh.
If you click on that link, your laptop should log you in.
Okay. I got it now.
All right. See you soon. There she goes. She got it. Is your microphone and share screen stuff working? Aaliyah?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. What about your share screen? Can you share your screen real quick? Just want to make sure it works. So you come down to the corner, it says present. Present now, I think. You make sure you select which window you want us to see, and then you hit share. So everyone else, we have about 7 more minutes until you got to show the steps to the problem. You should be using Math Papa to calculate everything. You got to show all steps to everybody. Remember, you're putting all the steps into the Google Doc you should have created already. All right, now let me look into Miss Hall's points. See here how far she got. If I look at the steps, and let's divide out the final answers and see if she got it. So the final answer should be, but you guys need all the steps, is what? It's a -3. And go back up to Hall's answer. She has X at, if you're pretty close, you didn't get it though. So X, she said, was 2.38, comma 0.08. And -3 divided by 34 is what? So it equals -3 divided by 34. Welcome back, Mr. Brown. She got -0.08. And that's close. I don't know if that's the Y value, though. Okay. Okay, Mr. Brown, it seems to be back online. Cool. We was using Math Papa to calculate the steps. So let me put this in the chat.
My phone had died.
So you on your laptop or no?
No, it's messing up right now. I don't know what's wrong with it. The keys ain't working.
Okay. Well, get in touch with Irvin and try to do what you can.
All right.
Okay. I'm sorry?
What up, Mr. Todd?
Who's that?
Theo.
Oh, well, nice to hear from you, dude.
Yeah, you know, man.
Okay. All right. So try to get done, guys. We have at least 4 more minutes where we have to share our screens. Okay, so she has what again? So X value is -0.8. Okay, and then comma. What about Y? That's -162 by 85. That's -1.9. All right, so she wasn't too far off. But look at the steps. It looks pretty good, though. So she would have gotten close to 2. All right. So Autumn, I'm going to put in the chat so you'll know. You earned, Miss Hall, you have earned plus 40 points for attempting the problem. Right? You would have won 45, but you got 40. You did a great job. But use this tool, Math Papa, to check your work from here on out, okay? So try to get all the steps, everybody. The steps, you have to use a tool to get it. And these are all the steps. You know, I could snapshot it, but that's not going to help you in your homework problem because you got to use this tool again the way we've used it to do your homework problem. That's your asynchronous. And congrats to Ms. Hall for knocking the problem out so fast. She's getting faster with it. But she's got to correct it somehow. So she got close. She would have got 45, but she got 40 points for trying it. She tried it pretty accurately, too. Okay, so how much time we have left? Let's see here. All right, so 2 more minutes. We're gonna share out, and we're gonna see how far you guys have gotten with this problem. All right, everybody. It's time to share out and see how far we've gotten. So all you got to do is share out. You type me if you want to go first, or you can just start sharing. But if I don't see anybody in 30 seconds, I'm just gonna start calling on people. It's 3:25. I would like to try to show you how to use a tool to try to calculate the second problem, but we first need to see what you've done so far. So who would like to go first? Okay, so Miss Hall, can you share your screen?
I'm still fixing it, but all right.
Thank you, ma'am. We got until 3:40, so don't worry. And you got till 8 p.m. to finish everything. Just want to see how far you've gotten. All right, cool. You're sharing. Now, can you scroll up, I guess, or
Hold on.
where's what you worked on? You on page 4. Oh, she's trying to copy everything in there. You got to clean that up, though.
I know. I told you I wasn't doing.
Okay, you can stop sharing. You did great. So you're using the tool to get the work done. Pretty good. Then look at that. She's trying to figure it out. Okay, you can stop sharing. All right. So next up, since nobody wants to volunteer, Mr. Stuckey, can you share what you have so far? Did you get a little further? Jalen, your microphone is off. You okay over there? Looks like he's trying to figure it out. All right. So I'm come back to Jalen. Mr. He said 1 minute. Okay. Okay. 1 minute. Go ahead. All you do is share your screen and see how far you got in typing those steps up. There you go. All right. Let's see what you got. Cool. 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 Do you have the Math Papa app going or simulation going? Can you click on that and show me? Just make sure you got the step. Yep. Okay. So you got the steps. What happened to this? You had this. You had the steps. What happened? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Finish typing everything up. And then I'm gonna show you guys how to type in the homework problem to get that done. All right. So you can stop sharing. You got your in-class points. Pretty good. Keep going. So I got Miss Kennard. I got Autumn. I got Stucky. Miss Kennard, can you share? Hopefully you figured out how to use the calculator online to do the steps. Okay, she's sharing. All right. Oh, are you typing up the steps? Okay. Do you have the calculator going? Can you show me that? Yep. Okay, so you calculate everything. Scroll to the top. Yep, you got it in there. Very good. Now just get all those steps in there for that first problem, okay? You can stop sharing. You got your points. Great job. All right, next up would be Mr. Gray. How far have you gotten? Then I'm come to Leah and lastly, Mr. Brown. Mr. Gray, can you share how far you've gotten?
Yeah, I'm finishing it too.
All right, thank you, sir. Okay, I see something. What about the calculator? Can you show me that you got that running?
No, I didn't do the calculator yet because I'm copying all of it down. So okay.
Oh, that's right. You took pictures. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna in a minute. You can stop sharing. You're doing good. Just make sure you turn that in, dude, because you know how. And I'm gonna talk before we leave how to turn stuff in. We got 10 more minutes. So I'm gonna give you guys 5 more minutes to finish up some of the homework problem. We're getting started. So who I got next? Aaliyah, are you there?
Hey, Miss Tyler,
Yes.
I might gotta leave early.
You gotta leave right now?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure you turn everything in at 8. Thanks for letting me know.
All right. See.
All right. Check the video out. Okay, I was gonna say check the video out so you can see how to do the homework problem. But all right. Aaliyah, are you there?
Yeah.
Can you share your screen? I want to see how far you've gotten. So we're waiting on you. Know how to share or no?
It won't let me share it.
Okay, so you clicked on present now, right?
Yeah.
Did you click on which screen you want to show me?
Uh-huh.
And then you clicked on share, right?
Yeah, it says share now, but
You gotta wait for it to share though.
okay.
So you already got that going? Because it might depend on your internet speed. It's still saying share now?
No, it's loading.
Okay, that's fine. Leave it going. Let's see if it works. If not, you need a little bit faster internet speed. Okay. But while we're waiting, were you able to get the calculator going so you can see how to do the problem?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to come back to you. Just let it load and you keep working on your problem. Let's see here. Mr. Brown, are you ready to share? Michael Brown, are you there? All right. Okay. Oh, okay. What's going on, Rush? All right. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to try to walk you through the steps you need to do the homework problem. And here's what you do basically. So I'm presenting, and I hope you're paying attention. You're going to use the same tool, right? So you're going to use Math Papa. And I put it in the chat already. I'm going to put it in there again, but I'm going to type what you need. So here's what you need. Basically, I'm going to go to the problem, which is the homework problem. Don't forget your exit slip, everybody. And what are we going to do? Well, we're going to take basically this equation here, and we're going to put it in parts. So the first part you're going to type in to Math Papa is going to be this equation 1. So I'm putting in the chat how it looks. I'm copying equation 1. I put it in the chat. I'm going to use the semicolon, space bar, and then I'm going to put the second equation in there. That's negative this number and everything else. Hold Control C to copy. Come over here in the chat, and I'm going to hold Control, right, and press V. And this is what you should type into Math Papa to get the second answer for the homework problem. Okay? So go ahead and do that now. I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes to actually complete this, okay? Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call from a staff member. Basically, at this point, you should use the calculator that I put in the chat again, like you did last time, to calculate the homework problem and get its steps. Now, again, you got until 8 p.m. to finish this assignment, and you have to download the assignment as a PDF. Let me put this in here because these directions are already in Edsby as to what you need to do. And I want to explain this before I get ready to let you guys go a little early. So, Miss Hall, can you read what's in the chat for me? Starting with please remember.
Please remember to get maximum credit. All calculations and steps to the final answers to the problems must be completed. Uploaded to ESB via the same format that we have been using since the start of the quarter. This format shown in the video, typed Google Doc converted to PDF. Stay safe out there in Zen.
Thank you, Miss Hall. All right, so basically all I'm saying is when you're done with your Google Doc and you got all the steps for both problems, here's what you should do, right? You're going to go to File, come down to Download, and click on PDF. Okay, I hope you're seeing what I'm doing. So once you get all the steps to both problems done, you're going to download as a PDF. It'll show over here as a download. The next step is you're going to go to Edsby, and in Edsby, you're going to look for a link to this problem. You're going to first click on the problem, right? And that's today, or the pair. You're going to click on it. You're going to come down. This is after you download as a PDF, everybody. And you're going to come down to this icon, browse your computer. You're going to click on basically the link, or I'm sorry, the PDF you downloaded. It'll say PDF. Hit open, save it, and it should go to my SB grade book so I can grade it and you can get credit for it. So that's the last thing I want to talk about besides videos. Today's recording, as I showed you earlier, will be inside the library. And it'll also show up like a third period class like this. So in third period, you'll see the videos already, and I'll say, hey, hello all future engineers. Here's the recording. You will see this no later than 4 or 4:30 p.m. So you can go back and review pretty much the class. in any class we've done since the start of the quarter to catch up on assignments. They're all dated. There's YouTube links and downloadable links so you can review class in case you missed something. All right, so it's 3:38. I think I've talked enough, and we get out of here 3:40. Does anybody have questions before we dismiss?
Can you show me the term of the day and the word of the day?
Show you what, Miss Kennard?
The term in the word of the day
Oh,
in the
okay.
document.
You put in the word of the day. Okay, hold on. So she's talking about this. Let me put this in the chat. That's very important. If you get these definitions to these words, competent and linear equations, that's 25 points towards the exit slip, which can help your grade. So put it in the chat, and that's what you need to have defined, both the word competent with its definition and linear equations. Great question, Ms. Kennard. All right, that has to be turned into your Google Doc. Once we turn it into a PDF, that's in there for me to review to get the credit. It's 3:39. Any further questions? Going once, going twice. See you guys tomorrow. Please be on time. Thanks for coming to class.